Surrounded by this beauty, on the banks of the mighty Colorado River, we take ourselves out of the usual routines of daily living to witness a unique and wonderful moment in the lives of Hattie and Jonathan. We've come to celebrate with them as they join their lives together in the union of marriage. Some of you have come from nearby and some from far away to share in this commitment they make to one another, to offer your love and support to their union, and to allow Hattie and Jonathan to start their married life together, surrounded by the people dearest and most important to them. They thank you for being here and ask for your blessing, encouragement, and lifelong support as they undertake this journey together. And Hattie and Jonathan, on behalf of the friends and family that have gathered here with you, I think I can speak for everyone when I say, it's about time. We've all been waiting on this for a while. Thank you for asking us to be here. Thank you for allowing us to share in this magical moment of your lives. We look at you standing in front of each other and think, how lucky you have found each other. How lucky you have been able to share so much together over the years. And how lucky to wake up every day and lay your eyes on this man's beautiful hair. Before today, you've been many things to one another. You've been acquaintances, friends, fans of music, dancing partners, raft guides, kayaking partners, and lovers. And even rivals when Georgia plays Auburn. But surely you will cross the threshold of life, and things between you will never quite be the same. You are adding to your life not only the affection of each other, but also the companionship and blessing of a deep trust. It takes trust to know in your hearts that you only want the best for each other. You're agreeing to share strength, responsibilities, and love. But to make this marriage work will take more than love. A strong marriage nurtures each of you as separate individuals and allows you to maintain your unique identity and grow in your own way through the years ahead. It is a safe haven for each of you to become your best selves, while together you will become better than you ever could be alone. It is having a mutual sense of values and common objectives. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each can grow. It is not expecting the husband to wear a halo, nor the wife to have wings of an angel. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It takes dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and to grow, even when it is difficult to do so. There will be days when it seems like you are washing windows, when you know that there are pigeons on the roof. You will slip, you will stumble, and you will fall into chilly water. But together you will face the world. Together you will climb to safety. And at the end of the day, you'll be singing a porch song and thinking, ain't life grand? At this time, Hattie's father, Mr. Jeffrey Johnson, would like to share a poem.
Okay, when Hattie asked me to read a poem here, this is the very first one I thought of, and I wasn't smart enough coming here to actually get it printed out. So it's on my phone. I think I've got it memorized, but you'll just have to share with me. It's an old poem. It's 500 years old. And I thought for a while that I ought to find something a little bit more current, maybe Billy Collins or Mary Oliver. I even thought Chuck Berry might be perfect, or even that great poet, philosopher of romantic thought of the late 20th century, John Prine.
Yeah.
But Shakespeare is everlasting, and he's old-fashioned, uncompromising. I mean, his point of view is strong and solid. And marriage is one of those few rituals that have been consistent throughout all of human life. No matter what race, religion, culture, marriage has always been a part of it. Birth, marriage, death. And actually, I read this same poem at Hattie's grandfather's funeral. And Guy Hutchison was a man of love. He loved God. He loved his fellow men. But I read this poem because I wanted to emphasize the love he had for his wife Joyce and for his family. And it's that love today. It's that love today that we celebrate. It's that love that has always supported human thriving. So it's a simple sonnet. It's a sonnet, 14 lines, 3 quatrains, 4 verses, followed by a rhyming couplet. So, here goes. Let me not to the marriage of true minds. Now these are 2 true minds. I mean, they've known each other for a long time. They are going into this with their eyes clear about what they're doing. Let me not to the marriage of true minds admit impediments. Love is not love which alters when it alteration finds, or bends with the remover to remove. Those are strong words. And then he goes with the second quatrain. Oh no, it is an ever fixed mark that looks on tempest and is never shaken. It is the star to every wandering bark, whose worth's unknown, although his height be taken. Now love is an ideal. Both Hattie and Jonathan have looked on marriages shaken and seen marriages solid. But we're standing here today to celebrate their enduring faith in one another. And the third quatrain, which is kind of my favorite, the language is beautiful, and it speaks to the lifetime commitment they're making here together. Love's not time's fool, the rosy lips and cheeks within its bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with its brief hours and weeks, but bears it out even to the edge of doom. And then the final couplet, which I guess in the English of 1680 rhymed, and was written by a man whose verses we still look to for understanding of the meaning of life and human thriving. If this be error, and upon me prove, I never writ